So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The throw on the run is complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
12.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Burrow to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. He is in. Andre Yosibas. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. Carr now to throw on 1st down. This is intercepted. And now he loses the football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
On 1st and 10, Carr. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Olave, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. On first down, Carr. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Now a second down throw from Carr. Now a shot here, deep middle. And this will be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, second half drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Gun. Shot. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. Shot.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's to his tight end, Eric All. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big one there to start the second half. A pickup of 44 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He runs with it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. They bring Chase in motion. Burrow now to throw on first down. Quickly, this one out to Chase. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
On 2. It's just set. Shot.
Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Burrow to throw for it on fourth down. That is intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. Inside the 30. No touchdown, but they are close. Gonna be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run here with Kamara. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Saints.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Here we go. That.
A first down throw for Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Shaheed in motion. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Now, Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Raider 2. Monday, now.
Now Kamara. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Carr. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Carr now. His pass taken in by Shaheed.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. 4th quarter, that's a huge 1st down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
They'll run on 1st down with Kamara. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
What now?
2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second down, 8 for the 1st down. Kamara got a 1st down, still going. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Here's Kamara. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So a pressure kick coming here for Blake Grupe. This to grab a late lead.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st down.
Here we go. 11.
They bring Chase in motion.
12. God.
On 1st down, Burrow. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught! And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal.
Gun.
It's 1st and 10.
God.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having. throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Down. It's front. Go Chiefs. 29. 29. What's up?
Carr working out of the gun. Shaheed with the catch. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Carr. Left side into the hands of Olave. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
Right down. Right down. 6-18. What's up?
To throw is Carr. He'll get rid of it and complete it. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
1st down throw for Carr. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
2nd down, Carr. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. And the clock will stop. Timeout called with 5 seconds remaining. So a pressure kick coming here for Blake Grupe. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Shot.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our